Hey guys, Next Loop is here. Got some new armor. If you're wondering. Today we're going. Just go in there. Yep, good job. Today we're going to be looking at something that I've been working on for a while, and I want to show you guys before I got too far on it. I'm already pretty far on it, but I want to show you. I'll tell you why in a little bit. A little side note: if any of you have suggestions for what I should do here, you can leave that below in the comments. The ideas that I've kind of had and are not sure if I want to stick with are: one, I don't like this, but I could cover it kind of like that over there. I could cover it in farmland, but I feel like that's a little cheap. This is a pretty big area. And I feel like I should do something. I don't want to do a castle because I feel like that's farm area, so it should match that. It's too close to be a whole nother type of theme. So I was thinking maybe in a like a market, but I already kind of have some stores over there, so I don't know. Real quick, there's for anybody, I don't think I've shown this yet. There's a just an area I decorated up, made it look a little more like a logging area. You can put the rails on there like that. Actually, you can see there it's a grass block. I lost a hay thing. This is an area for me to cut down trees, so it's going night. With it being far enough away that doesn't look ugly. So that's what that is. So if you have any ideas for this plains area, it's really big, as you can see. I mean, relatively to everything else. So I don't know what to do with it. And so we're gonna go across this bridge, and there's that tunnel over there, and that's what I'll be showing off. There's something else connected to the tunnel, but I'll be showing off this tunnel. A little mailbox just for some stuff about the path. There's a crafting table. There's a little ditch here with a waterfall. So go in here. This connects up. I'll show you. There's a horse stable. There's a cool little trick with that. I might be doing a tutorial on that soon if I can get it together. So Enderman, this dumps out into a little lake. That lake will come in. You'll see it later on, but right now that's good enough. So there's like this little cafe or something, hidden cafe, health potion in case I need it. I like to hide those around. Haven't done that in a while, but should do that more often. So this is like a little mine. This is that lake that it dumps into. That's the opening. The sun's going down. Today I'm going to be showing what's over there. But first we're going to show off the mine here. Go downwards. There's no particular reason why it's open here. It's just I needed something to break up the stairs because it's a little bland looking. So this is a little off just because I didn't have the pieces I need to fix it. I had to build something here for a particular reason. Not going to go into that. But show what this is. Later on I'll show you where this comes from. But for right now, all you need to know is it comes from a quarry that I built. Brings minecarts up that have minecart chests like this. There are 2 of them on the track at all times, assuming nothing goes wrong. At least one's always here. Sometimes 2 are here, depending on how it stacks up. So if I'm the minecart, I come up here. You go down, and then I land here. I go around. I would press this detector rail, which would shoot this minecart off behind me, so it could go off and load up while I'm unloading. And I'd come here and I'd unload into these hoppers. Meanwhile, it would turn on this comparator, turning off this redstone repeater. You can see the redstone behind that. Pretty simple. That would also push this up and turn this off, make it so that if this minecart was still unloading, if another minecart came in, it would stop and wait for me to unload. Then you come down here, and this just makes it so you can't go backwards in the system. I had trouble with that. Minecart's going backwards. You go here, and then it just waits to be shot off again. So that's that. It unloads into this hopper chain. I'll explain where that goes. These chests go into it. But first, I'm just going to show you around this area a little bit. Move my mouse pad. Sorry. So this is for decoration. A little melon storage, soul sand storage, wood storage, leaf storage. It's kind of preliminary things. I want it to be a little maze-like. That's why there's like this figure right here. It's like a steam vent. Little area. all of these diamonds came from a place that we're going to be going next. That was just a starter chest, little area. This would be the boss's room where he could yell at you or give you a promotion. I really like the way the birch came out, and it kind of livens up this room. All my dogs seem to have disappeared. I don't know where they went. Some chests, some storage. Unrealistic, but this is the furnace that would heat some of the mine, as well as this furnace too. This one's on, that one's not. No cool redstone behind it, it's just I accidentally knocked it. Again, unrealistic, but this is what we're going with. Little kitchen, water, and crafting. Again, unrealistic, but this is what we're going with. There's only 4 rooms for this area. I do this quick little game. Since it's night, I'll be able to show you. I choose a room kind of randomly. I mean, I just choose one. And I sleep. And if I can sleep, if I can't sleep, then I don't do this. But if I can sleep, I toggle the position of the door. So that was closed, now I leave it open. Toggle just means I flip whatever it was, if you didn't know that. At least I hope that's what it means, because I'm telling you that. So if I was to toggle this, it would be to put it in the other direction. If it's open, if I was to toggle it, it'd be closed. If it was closed, I was toggle it, mean open. I think I'm going to use that phrase later, so I wanted to make sure that you all understood that. I like toggle. It's a nice thing to use. So this is an item sorter. I'm not going to go into the details how to build it. There are plenty of good videos on that. But pretty much you have a certain number of stuff here. If it has more than that stuff, then this torch turns off, and stuff can come through the hoppers here and go down into the system. This first one is stone, and it is fully used up. So you can see all the way down there. That's how far down these go. And I should be able to break this. Are the top levels filled? Yeah. So this was a system that failed. It was supposed to check and see if this got full and stuff, but I'm not going to go into that. So the stone actually goes into here, and yeah, I think it stopped working at some point here. Yeah, I need to check that out. It doesn't look like they're being filled in down here. Anyway, this area is filled up with, or filled-ish, with tons of stone. I don't know how far it comes up because I need to check that, but it goes out to about halfway, at least down low. Quite a few chests. Nothing too much to note here. Pretty simple. It sorts out things. I have the wood over here and saplings. Oops. The blocks, iron and gold get smelted up. I also put stuff directly into the furnace. I put chicken and I think 3 potatoes in there. You'll see that later. That's pretty much it. Just sorting system. That goes into down here in these chests. Here, I'll throw this stuff in there. And make sure it's slab and not filler. If I put filler in, it'll mess up the system. So, going down. Behind all these leaves, I always play with fast because I just like the way it looks better. But behind the leaves, I put stone brick and sometimes glowstone, just so it looks nice behind it. So for all of these, what you see on top is what's below. See the stone, it's the stone at bottom too, and nothing else is that high. But for this last row here, it does change. The top one is smelting. Most of the iron is from the iron farm, but all the gold is from the quarry. 4 potatoes, not 3, got that wrong. So I can go down. I need to move this up. I think it's this one. Nope, one more down. I need to move this up because it doesn't need that much room, and the thing below it needs more room. And this is my wood, and all the saplings get filtered into here. And always remember, there's stuff in the hoppers behind it as well. The reason why I say that is, remember, there's more stuff in this, but this is the miscellaneous. This is anything that doesn't get sorted. Actually, I want to grab that steak. Goes into here. I'm going to flip through it just so you can see pretty much everything here I got from the quarry area. A few small things like there's some ice in here, netherrack, those kinds of things I didn't get from there because can't get that, or the name tag. But like all the armor and stuff I got from there, and most of the stuff I've crafted. So flip through it real quick. So this bottom row, I sold stone bricks, cobble, got more of that, coal. I'm kind of surprised by how much I got. I quite like that because coal's useful. Dirt, grass, both these reach up to the top chest. Gravel, let me see if I can do this. Andesite, granite. diorite, andesite, and stone. So that's how that works. A little crafting table here. It's a really convenient crafting table. You would not believe that. And that's pretty much it. One small thing to note is I use stairs so I could reach the top half of this chest easily without having to like try to hit the hitbox just right from the bottom. This one has a stake in it, which just means that nothing. Actually, make it symmetrical. Means that nothing is actually. I can eat that steak. I can eat that steak. Put a shovel in there. I'll put the worst shovel in there. It means that nothing can go into this chest. Not because there's steak, not because there's shovel in it, just because no hoppers are related to it. Is that what I was talking about? That's why that one means that. I think I was talking about I don't have to reach and hit the hitbox. I wanted it to be easy to hit. This was really weird building. It was, I mean, you can see it's too wide, so I put down the chest and I had built something too wide. It was really weird building. So I'll be right back. Did I cover everything? That seemed really quick. Last time I did this, the first time I did it, the recording didn't go through. Second time I did it, was too loud. I tried doing it at day, now it's night. So I was surprised with how quick that went. I do wait when I record between things if I have to retake it, just so I'm not scripted sounding. So, it's daytime, so I'll be right back. Actually, I won't be right back. The horse stables. If I heard something. This is the iron farms. And, getting over here. That one that's further out seems to not be working. I don't know what that is. If you have any suggestions, you can tell me. I don't know, maybe it's, I'll explain what that is in a sec. Maybe it's like on the side of a chunk or something. I don't know what it is. But set up the exact same way, except that like in the reverse direction as that one. And I guess these are different, but that just shouldn't really affect anything. This one door, but I have more doors than I need. But like the trees aren't in the way. I don't know what it is, but golems keep spawning back here. So if any suggestions, you can tell me that. I found this little thing. Oh, I thought they were gone. That, as far as I can test, I've tested this several times. I just asked you if you know why why this isn't working. So it may sound like, I think that might also be why it's creepers. That's what I would assume that is. I think golems attack them. I just asked you if you knew why this wasn't working, and now I'm going to tell you that I think this works, and even though nobody says it works or something. So don't think me too silly. But putting them all in one thing, as far as I can tell, makes no difference from putting them in 4 different things, and it's much easier to get them into one thing. So if anybody has any reason why that doesn't work, you say I got 17 there, and then tell me, because as far as I can tell, they're the same, and it's really convenient. So you'll see this one set up the exact same way, except let me go over here, run out of food. We have a stack and some. So yeah, this one definitely makes more. Okay, so if you don't know what a chunk is, now would be a good time to figure that out. Pretty much, I'm going to try to explain it without going into too much detail, because it's one of those things I could talk on for a while. A chunk is kind of like Minecraft's building block. Your world is cut into squares, and then Minecraft looks at what square you're in, chunk, and it figures out what squares around you to load. So your spawn chunks are always loaded, and they're also the chunks that you spawn in the beginning, and where you come back when you don't have a bed if you die. So these, I have these purple, I think it's technically magenta, towers, and the magenta mark out the edges of my spawn chunk, so I'll need to get that dug out. This is just about the center, so about this distance all the way around the square is how much I'll need to get dug out. No, I thought that was a bunny. That's really weird. That redstone used to be where to mark where the path went originally, but I've changed where the path is. The path that went to the minecart station I showed earlier. Another really funny tree. It's short. Normally they're tall and they're like that, but this one's short. It's kind of cute. So this one's going down. This is my area. I've been digging it out, as you can see, tons and tons of time. Long before I was recording. It's got some beacons. I'll show you what I have. See that? Backup armor, because I run through armor really quickly because I have no stuff spawns in here like crazy. efficiency 5. That one needs to be repaired. That one hasn't been upgraded yet. I think I have a villager with efficiency 5. I forget, but that's why I have so many. Take some more steak. Ender chest. All these diamonds came from here, as far as I can remember. Anvil, crafting table. That's it for this. I mean, it's a bed, obviously, but you probably can figure that out. And well, I'm just gonna show you guys this real quick. It doesn't really have any. You can only slip in it. That scared me. I thought somebody joined. Nope, it's not. Yeah, it's not open to land. As you can see, I get a lot of slime from this. And then I have a looting sword, and yeah, I get a lot of slime. So this is a way that I can go up really high, and then I fortune my things. So because it starts at bedrock, I have the full extent of the building height. So I can make the tallest tower I can make out of it, so I don't have to make multiple trips as much. As well as when things fall, normally they fall on the ground and despawn, and I don't like that. So I set up the system just to catch that. And you can see just from a little bit there, now I have tons of slime. It gets a little annoying actually. Which leads us to this next thing. But I'm going to take a nap first. A kind of small thing that I've noticed is apparently, so normally you can't sleep with monsters nearby. But you can, there you go, you can sleep with baby slime, with the tiniest slime. If they're near you, because they don't actually, as far as I know, they don't hurt you. Maybe they hurt you on hard or something. But even if they do, it shouldn't affect this. But you can sleep with them even around you, even though like normally you can't. Like I think if there's the big slime, you can't sleep with them around, or even the medium slime. Let's kill these guys off real quick. And almost. This is probably really bad form for the new 1.9 update. You're supposed to wait before you shoot something, but that's what I'm doing. You see, you get tons of slime. So there's a minecart in here. He's loading up. It's a slime from there. If there's this chest gets full, then there's a second line for it to go in, so it can go in twice as fast. So when it comes in, it goes over this detector rail, which toggles. You see that word again? This redstone block. So it's either here or here. If there's a minecart in, it's here, and then when the minecart leaves, it goes back here. So if there's a minecart in, this is always out as long as it's working. If there's no minecart here, this is always in. Again, as long as it's working. So when it goes out, it just starts this timer, the 5-minute delay timer. So when that despawns, after 5 minutes, the wooden pressure plate goes up, and that sends power to this, and it's on its way again, toggling this so it's off. That's just an AFK spot. For when I have a lot here, when I was working on that side, I need it. And real quick, I'm hoping, as long as I can find the screenshots, you can see the chickens in there, to do like a little video at the end that will show how I built this, kind of screenshotting the progress I made. So that's that section. I'm thinking I'm running out of things to talk about. This took me much longer last time. Kind of surprised by that. If I have time, I'll show you a little clip that I made, otherwise I'll put it in the next video. Get up here. So I like to, this one is 2 just because that was what's left over. Oh, and the reason why I have, other than it just being fast, is you can instant mine like this. If you didn't know that, efficiency 5 and haste 2, you can like instant mine like this. As fast as I can walk, I can cut it down. So pretty much I just have to walk on every single block, divided by 2, that I've dug out here. But I just go like this, and it's actually quite relaxing. But I like to do this in sections of 6. This one's in 2, just because, like I said, it was the leftover. I'll skip the obsidian, that's boring. But 6 makes it so that you can see I go down, and then when I do the other side I come back. So 3 groups of 2. I find that to be a nice number. It's short enough that I feel like I'm making progress, because it's going down, it's not just taking forever. But it's also long enough that it's not just like do next row, do next row. So I find it to be a nice compromise. If you have a preferred method of mining, tell me below. We can talk about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is very important. Once I get the walls pushed out, this isn't to the full size, but once I get them to the full size, I'm going to try, at least in theory I am, I don't know if I'll actually get to it, putting blocks down. So instead of having disjointed like coloring or even just stone, I want to put down something that looks nice. At the moment I'm thinking probably snow, because it's really easy to get, because it will be a humongous area. I could do stone obviously, because the what is it called? The area is not equal to the sides. I know there's a more sciencey word for that. Surface is what I was looking for, I think. So I would have enough like stone to use, but I don't feel like that would look all that good. So I also could do like wood or something. If you guys have any suggestions, you can leave that below. So that's the first decorating issue I have. I also can do patterns. Pretty much anything that's pretty easy to get my hands on, because I've only a ton of it. So the other decorating issue that I have a question for you on is, what should I theme this place? I'm thinking probably like a futuristic-y theme, but if you guys have any suggestions on how to do that, like I don't really want to do stone brick. Like I said, I could do some combination of snow. Get that. There's my shovel. And go back up here. I could do some combination of snow. I was thinking maybe putting everything in glass bubbles. There's a chest down there. I hid that because I didn't want to get exploded. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, then leave that below. So this is either goodbye or I have another video for you. So maybe goodbye. I'm getting attacked. Bye.